Recognized by its colorful geometric patterned tile roof from distance, this 15th century former hospital is now the Hospices of Beaune Museum. Perfectly preserved since the end of the Middle Ages, the Hospices of Beaune was built between 1443 and 1457 by Flemish architect Jacques Viscre and founded in 1443 by Nicholas Rowlin, Chancellor of Burgundy, as a hospital for the poor. The original hospital building is one of the finest examples of 15th century Burgundian architecture, is now a museum. At the end of the 100 Years' War, Beaune suffered from the misery and famine. 3/4 of the town's inhabitants were destitute. To redeem their salvation, the Chancellor Nicholas Rowlin and his wife Guigon de Salins decided to create a hospital for the poor. They endowed it with the annual income from the Salins salt works. Opened on 31st of December 1451, the Great Hall has dimensions 50 meters long, 14 meters wide and 16 meters high for 30 beds. From the 15th to 20th century, the sisters of the Hospices of Beaune welcomed and cared for several generations of sick people. The center was occupied by the tables and benches so that the poor and sick could take their meal here. Following the large ward is the chapel, which location was chosen to allow the bedridden to attend Mass from their beds. The chapel was the original location of the polyptych altarpiece by Roger van der Weyden, now housed in the museum. It was installed on the high altar of the chapel, but was only opened to the sight of the sick on Sundays and festive days. So, in museum rooms, we can see the original of the polyptych altarpiece. Commissioned by Chancellor Rowlin, this 15th century polyptych is attributed to the Brussels painter Roger van der Weyden. The Beaune altarpiece, or the Last Judgment, is a large polyptych painted in oil on oak panels, with parts later transferred to canvas. It consists of 15 paintings on 9 panels, of which 6 are painted on both sides. In addition to the altarpiece, the hospice possesses many artistic treasures. Among them, the mural paintings of the 17th century in the Salle Saint-Hugues. This hospital quickly acquired a great reputation not only among the poor, but also among the nobility and the bourgeoisie. Donations from the latter made it possible to enlarge and embellish the hospital by creating the new wards and bringing in works of art. Salle Saint-Hugues, created in 1645 for wealthy patients and decorated with paintings by Isaac Moylan of the miracles of Christ and Saint Hugues. Thus, the Hospices of Beaune has kept its reputation as the palace for the poor. We hope you might find this piece of the French history interesting as we did.